Alrighty, guys. Welcome. Street Footballer, I got your request right here, but I'm not sure which ones to select. So there's not much I can do with that. Hello, A-Song. Welcome. And just one mine, just select one mine. Yeah, a little bit. It's a pretty good one. And just do $1. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, this one seems a little sketchy. Oh, dang. What up, Steve? Welcome back. Select 4 mines, or in 15 mines. Select 4 corners and 15 mines. On loss increased by 4. Start auto bet. I'll try that after my next win here. This one does seem really interesting though. It reminds me of the Kino strat from yesterday. Oh, nice. That was a good one. 15 mines. Selecting these and do a 4% increase. Start with $1 again. Yeah, that was a really good win. Oh, this one seems a little similar too. See if I can get a big win with that one too. Oh, it should be 40%, not 4. Gotcha. Alright, let's retry this. Oh dang, this might count up pretty quickly. Let's start really low, just in case. Ah, okay. I get you. Uh-oh, this is getting scary. I just ate my balance. Nice. Nice. Let's do 75k. Yeah, it's a little too scary. I'm gonna go back to the first one that was recommended. Let's do 1 again. Let's do 24 mines. And then this one was, what, increased by 10%? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Just need like a good chunk of losses here and then have it, you know, win when the bet gets pretty high. Reset my fairness. Oh yeah, like reset the seed. Yeah, I can do that. I'm gonna wait for one more win though. Nice. Oh, that's right. It doesn't let me do this that way anymore. That's okay. I got a win on the first one. Oh wait, this is only 3 mines. I'm dumb. 24. Make it really scary. Okay. What do you mean by complete bet in blackjack though? Because I don't think I have a bet in blackjack. Probably. I'll take a look. Share another Discord link? Yeah, I can do that. Oh, this one busted too. Dang. Yeah, I'm not sure why the link in the description for the Discord isn't working. Because, yeah, I just have one link and it seems to work for everyone else, so. Yeah, literally what the stake. I have no idea why I didn't get a single win after all of that. 93 losses in a row. Like, that's so improbable. I'm gonna do this with a slightly larger bet. Let's pull 200k. But this time I'm gonna do this just with the 1 again. And let's see if we can get literally anything back. Yeah, it should be a 1 in 24, no kidding. And to fail that like 3 times in a row is absolutely insane. That's crazy. Honestly, this is crazy. I'm still losing. I think Stake has it out for me. Probably. I mean, at least I won once. But like, this is pretty bad. Okay, you guys said that I have a bet going on in blackjack. How do I even check that? That seems really strange to me. Is it in actual blackjack? Because I've never been to a table before. I was on it. Like right here, right here. Did I already try Harry Strat from the Discord? No. Oh, yeah, no kidding. Sure. And, let's hit. Ah, no kidding. We're gonna stand. Ah, damn. Okay, anyway. Screw blackjack. And, let's go back to mines. Allow me to reset this thing. Oh. Alright, let's try this again. We're gonna do 1. Actually, let's do 0.11. Increase by 10%. Instant play, always. And select them. Yeah, I did try Harry Strat from the Discord. It's pretty decent, but it's definitely a wager strat for sure, like you mentioned. So select on third row. Okay, interesting. I'll try that out after the next big one. If I ever get a big win. Heyo, talk to you later. Welcome, welcome. I honestly feel like Mines just hates me. That's why I never play it. Hey, what up, Hako? Welcome back. Glad to see you here. Hope you're doing alright. Haven't seen you in a stream in a minute. Limbo strats are scary. Limbo's like an up and down roller coaster. Yeah, that's good. I feel that, Hako. Did you see my massive win from yesterday's stream? I was like betting with 100k in pocket. I got out with like 2.3 million after a bet. It was insane. It was a good day. It was a good day. Oh, whoa, there's the win. Yeah, that's a pretty crazy crazy jump right there, especially from just doing 0.5. That's pretty massive. All right, there was one more I wanted to try. 12 mines. Top right and top left. I think I've seen this one before. An on loss by 175. Hopefully this will work. Yep. Oh, I think, yeah, I've definitely seen this strategy before. Trying a few from the strat channel. Some are fun. Need a really good wager strat. I've got a really good one. As a matter of fact, Hako, I would recommend the one that Harry posted in the strats channel recently. That one's a pretty decent wager strat for sure. So what up, God Demon? Yeah, send over the dice strategy. I'll take a look at it. You can with your bankroll, yeah. Seen a 98% wager dice strat. Oh, big win right there. Heck yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm hoping to see is a bigger dip. Oh, here comes one. Oh, there it goes. Another 26K. Although I feel like it could be pretty easy to lose all my money on this too if I let it keep going for too long. Yeah, hopefully not. Hope I have enough in my bankroll to cover it. A million plus win. A million plus win. If I got a million plus win, I would just cry. I am withering away at stake profits. Do I think stake gives better odds with gold coins because every time I use real money, strategy doesn't work? No, I definitely feel that. We were talking about that in the stream yesterday a little bit. It's definitely a conspiracy for sure. I've got a feeling that that might be the case, but it could also just be pretty unlucky. A lot of people are reporting that they're having like worse issues betting with money though. So like I can imagine. Yeah, I want to see that dip first and then I'll play some dice. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Appreciate you. There's another good little jump. So far, I feel like I'm only just like earning collateral, you know, for that big dip. So we'll see. Here comes another one. Whew. Your favorite Kino strat? Yeah, my favorite Kino strat is very similar to that, but it uses 8 spots instead of 6. That's how I got my 2.3 million win yesterday. That was a good one. Yeah, Kino is definitely hit or miss. I've burned some money on Kino for sure. For sure. I keep getting some really good wins on this, but I need like some dips. Yeah, that's what it seems like. Although the risk with like high bankroll strats are mostly that you have a high bankroll, so like, you know, if you bust, it's a lot of money to lose. Well, dang, I was hoping to see a bigger dip. Yep, that's what I'm waiting. Wow, it just instantly tanked. Like, instantly. That's crazy. Just gone. What was that, by the way? How did it go from like 986 to just completely tanking my entire bankroll? Yeah, there's the dip, but like this is some shady like stake stuff right here. Like to just randomly go from like 986 to just betting my entire bankroll on a loss. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, apparently. That's so annoying. If I check the gameplay, it should be there. That's through, yeah. Okay, okay. That makes sense. So yeah, it straight up was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus another 10, so 15 losses in a row. Holy crap. Oh, get slapped in the face with lag. Love it. What up, Whack? Alright. This was the strategy that Boruto sent over yesterday. This one's pretty interesting. This one requires a 1% win chance. It's definitely a wager strat. I'm gonna see if 33k will cover a $1 bet. We'll see. Came in at a bad time. A little bit. There was definitely a scary jump there for sure. But I like this strat a lot from Boruto because it's very similar to the one that I made that's like 1 in 1,000, but this one's just 1 in 100, and it increases that win chance every time. So yeah, I'll refresh my fairness. You guys are so pokey. Honestly, seeds aren't anything that I'm really too worried about. Dang. All right, I'll refresh. All right, is that changed enough? Yeah. Yeah, I think this is the increased win chance by 5%. Yep, this one right here. So far, it's been pretty successful, but it is a little scary sometimes for sure. I think I'm going to do half this bet because I almost busted on the last one before I got a good win. So let's see how this goes. Did this one and busted. Yeah, this one's really hard to like tell what to have your bankroll at, especially because it drops so quickly like that, you know? So it's definitely risky. It's a wager strat. I think I'm going to add my own condition after this. Yep. So I'm going to say everyone win, just stop. And then let's reset that. Yeah, this one's a little scary. But yeah, it does get pretty good returns though if you let it run. It's not too bad. Modified Marcos is going pretty strong though, I believe. This one's 39.6. Bro, what up? This strat honestly gets a little boring after a while though. This is really good to run long time though. Especially because the graph just looks so solid. Although I forget who was the person that came up with this modified macro strategy. I think it was, I want to say it was David, but I'm not sure. All right, we'll try this strategy over here first. Chance 15. On loss increased by 10. Yeah, this is a very standard dice strategy that can honestly be replicated in almost any game. That's why I usually don't go for these. Yeah, that one's not going to make any money. I'm going to head over to Kino, though. Because I had good luck on Kino. I'm feeling lucky again today. Pull out an extra 100k for this. Go super low. Combine that modified Marco strat with the 98% wager strat, and it's really good. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I can imagine. When it sets the win chance to 98%, everyone else it sets the win chance to 39.6. That's pretty cool. I can imagine that's probably actually could be better in the long run, to be honest. This is the first time I've seen a graph like this with this Kino strat. This one's weird. Yeah, it definitely does get scary. I busted a few times on it yesterday, but I was doing lower bet amounts. But this time I'm having a lot more in my wallet and doing really low bets. So hopefully something pops off. Like right now, maybe? No. I do want to see the all magical 8 win. Especially on like something like that where it dips really hard and then get a, you know, times 900 on that. Absolutely insane. Yeah. I tried doing this one with crypto and it did not go very good. Definitely had a lot better luck with gold coins, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I honestly wish it was available for everybody, but according to Stake, they don't do it to help prevent money laundering. So I'm not really sure like what their thought process is on it. Come on, give me another scary dip. Give me something interesting. No kidding. I literally have it posted in the rules for the stream chat. So, and I gave him 3 chances. No kidding. Plus, even if it was a restaurant, I mean, what is he serving me? What am I even getting in return, you know? Why would I pay somebody money for nothing? It just doesn't make sense to me. I appreciate everybody that comes in, but damn. The audacity on some people. Anyway, this is quite the wild run here. Thanks for subscribing, Any36. Appreciate you. And welcome. Have you tried the 7 mine? What's the full strat for that one, Zane? Because I would love a 1,442 times win. That just sounds amazing. Oh, the graph is finally doing something. Jeez. Select 14 random tiles, hope for the best. What, how many mines should I select? Just 7 mines? Give that one a shot. Yeah, just 7 mines. Okay. And what should I increase by? Or should I just let it run? Select 14 random tiles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, no kidding. So just don't have it increased by anything? And just run it? Because, hit the 49 times on mines, but barely had anything on it. Yeah, don't increase on loss. Okay. I'll let her rip then. I'm gonna have it stop on net gain of like 1. That way, anytime it wins. Yeah. Aw, thanks 7 Daily for the love from Turkey. Hope you guys are doing okay. I don't think I've ever met anybody from Turkey, so it's good to meet you. Limbo strat. 33 times, increased by 3.3. Potentially. Limbo just reminds me a lot of dice. Like, The odds feel like they're just the same. But I have played Limbo a few times to do some wagers, but nothing too crazy. Sleep now. Hope for a win in a few hours. No kidding. Earned 10K because of me? Oh, I appreciate you. It always makes me happy when people get good wins from these strats here. We do have a lot more strats posted in our Discord as well if you want to take a look at them. There's a link down below. You love Limbo more than Dice. You can play the strat on Dice too. That's fair. Yeah, this definitely seems like a sleepy strat. I mean, we're only like, what, 12 gold coins in? And 100 losses already. It's gonna take a long time. Yeah, I love Dice a lot too. I think that there's a lot of control to it, for sure. Especially when you get good strategies going, but... Dice is definitely one of those probability games that having a good understanding of statistics really helps. For sure. I still think my favorite game, though, is Kino, just because of that strategy that we were just doing. I don't think I've ever seen a win so big, and Kino's insane. I think Dice and Mines are best. I see a lot of people give a lot of love to Mines, but Mines is scary to me. I've had bad luck with it. Maybe I just haven't hit a good win yet. Should probably give it another shot. Yeah, I feel like this strategy is going to take forever to win anything. Alright, I'm going to try that Limbo strat. Let's see how that one goes. Target multiplier is 33. Increase by 3.3. And play until I get a win. Actually, let's just let's keep an eye on it and see how it goes. Let's just start with a gold coin. Interesting. The graph lagged there for a minute. That was a little scary. Yeah, the same problem that I have with Limbo is that the chances of me hitting this is basically a 1 in like 33, of course, which is the same as if I set it to like ×2. It'd be a 1 out of 2 chance that I hit it. So then you get these long streaks like this where you just don't make anything. And then you'll finally hit a win, but it won't be enough to recover your losses. And the chances of hitting that 1 in 33, well, I guess it was enough to cover my losses because of the increase, but regardless, it does get scary because this does add up a lot. And it's quite the dip just for like the small returns. It's a little scary. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on this one for now. Just because of that. I do want to go back to Kino though. I still want to try for another win. Like I did yesterday. I wish I was a millionaire 7 daily. I wish I was. Only made 300 bucks from stake with 20 bucks after that win. Stake never gave me another chance. That sucks. That is a pain. I think I'm actually going to try for higher profits with this one. Let's do 0.5. Maybe that was a bad idea. .5 might be a little too high for this. Unless I get that flat graph like I did last time. That one was insane. I've been tempted there a few times too, Whack. Especially like, you know, when I have good balance in my crypto wallet or anything like that. Just like, dang. Speaking of crypto though, one thing we did update in the server is we now take crypto donations, so if any of you guys are ever interested, there's a spot in the store page for that, but I think that was requested by Octatua. Yep. So that's the thing now. Ah, thanks. This is kind of my morning voice. I've been in bed for like the last couple of weeks, just with bad back issues and other things like that. Had to go to the doctor yesterday. I need to get out more though. Stake ever pays me good enough, I'd be more than happy. No kidding. No kidding, I feel that. Have I tried this with SC yet? Yes, I have. The problem is the lowest amount that you can really go is like 1 cent, and you can still bust pretty quickly with that, even if you have like $5 or $10 in your balance. So in order to run this with SC, I would recommend like have $100 in your wallet, do a 1 cent bet, and then, you know, understand that you still have a probability of busting with that. So It's kind of hard to be able to get your balance up enough to be able to try this strategy with it. Okay, I'll check out that dice strat. Thanks, Nickit. Yeah, I wish Kino was a little bit more customizable, but I also understand that, like, dice is definitely built to be that way. And I kind of think of it as a privilege from Stake that we get to customize dice so much. It can be really hard trying to figure out rules for every other Stake original game. At least I imagine. Although I do feel like that if Stake actually employed like a real gaming company, you know, they probably could figure it out. Yeah, dice definitely does require really good math, especially if you want to try to understand like the way that strategies work a little bit more, because anybody can punch in a strategy, but to actually make them and create spreadsheets for them and figure them out takes a little bit of thinking for sure. That's why I'm also really grateful for our Discord community, because I think without you guys, like, I really would have had a lot harder of a time trying to figure some things out. And it's nice because, like, even when I'm developing a strategy or anybody else there is developing a strategy and, you know, we get stuck, we don't know what to do or anything, there's so many people there that are just willing to up and help and create spreadsheets and do math and run bots and all sorts of stuff. It's really cool. Yeah, I appreciate that, Whack. I honestly, when I was creating the Excel spreadsheet for that strategy, I was learning Excel myself too. So like, I didn't like watch any like tutorials or anything on that. I just had to punch some things in, figure things out. And then from there, you know, after you spend some time with it, you just slowly get better over time. So is there a strategy that'll turn 10,000 into, or 1,000 into 10,000? Probably. Honestly, I would run this strategy with 10,000 and just do the bet like super duper low. Or run this strat with 1,000. As a matter of fact, let's try that out. Let's vault this money. Let's pull out 1,000 and let's see if we can turn it into 10,000 on this strategy right here. I'm kind of curious because I've got a feeling like it's gonna bust. There's definitely a good chance it could bust. But let's just see what happens. And I'll do the lowest bet possible, which is going to be 11. If you're doing this with real cash, I would definitely recommend doing just 1 cent bet. You never want to lose 1,000 over something stupid. But yeah, let's see what happens. Just 1,000 here. I hit it 11 times right there. I don't know if you guys saw that, but like the bet was so small it didn't even matter. Honestly, I might have to go a little bit higher with the bet. We'll give it a little bit though. I know, I want that 400 times or that 900 times. That would be insane. All right, I'm going to do something a little bit risky here, and I'm going to change this to 0.25. Let's see if we can make this 10,000. With 3 tiles and chase that 81 times. I could see that. Yeah, of course, 7 Daily. I appreciate you. I'm just completely up for the challenge, to be honest. I want to see if I can turn this into 10,000. Oh, here's a big dip. We didn't get a good multiplier. That sucks. That's okay, though. Honestly, these dips aren't really that bad. I probably could up the bet quite a bit. Yeah. Oh, there's a good jump. All right, I'm gonna up the bet. Let's go to famous last words. I could up the bet. No kidding. There's a little bit of a good climb. That dip. No. What do you think? Should we run it with the 602.63? We still lost it. Dang. Yeah, I think keeping it lower probably would have been the better bet. Hako was definitely right. Upping the bet was my famous last words for sure. I sort of want to try again. Not gonna lie. Should I do it on mines or should I stay here on Kino? That's my only question. Keep low and just bank the profits. Probably a good idea. What was that mine strategy from earlier? Trying to find that one that had the big payout. The dice one you posted. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to find it. I'm trying to search the chat for it, but I can't find it. Yeah, I might try that dice strat. That's true. I was going to try that one out. Let's try that one that you posted. Set the win chance to 80%, I believe. Sorry, I'm just reading over the strat. Box 5 times, multi 1, but with the first streak of 50 loss. Do it. Yeah, I see that in Nickit, but I don't know what to set the win chance to, so that's kind of useless to me. Let's see. Every one loss. Increase. By 115. 5 games. Switch over under. Every streak of 2 losses. Add win chance. Greater than 3 losses. Increase bet amount by 120%. That's it? I feel like there's got to be more. Yeah, there is more. Every one win. Reset bet. Every win. Reset win chance naturally. That's what I was looking for. Every streak of 10 losses. Set the win chance to 80% if I want to avoid a big loss. Do I really want to avoid a big loss, though? I mean, I guess I could. Of 10. All right. Cool. Let's see how this one goes. Bet 0.6. Okay. I'll do that. definitely making money faster than that Kino strat, which is a little surprising. Wonder if this strat's actually going to be able to make the 10,000. It honestly might if I let it run long enough, like a 1,000 rolls or something. Yeah, I'll show the conditions here in just a second. Although the strat's literally posted in the chat, so... Yeah, I'll show the strategy so you guys can take a screenshot. Should be easy. Alrighty. I'm gonna leave this here, because this is part of our 10,000 that we're trying to get, but here's the strategy. And then honestly with the name, I would put like 2.57 multiplier or something like that in the name so you know for next time. I find that that's really helpful to getting strategies working again. Alright, here's the bottom part of it. And if you guys still need it, just go back in the stream. All right, going right back to this. 2.57. Yep, should be good. Absolutely. Yeah, what is the ratio on this strat? Because you told me to do 0.6. I was wondering if that had to do with my 1,000 gold balance. It does seem like a pretty good ratio so far. That was pretty good, though. I don't know if you guys see what happened when I busted here, but it didn't tank my profits very much, so this should allow me to just reset up and then just keep running it. $0.015 for 200. Got some lag there from Steak. Gotta love it. They're on to me, guys. And it busted again. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder if I should go lower. Reset this. Let's reset the 1,000. And restart this. You can take profit, change the seed when you get about 50%. It's good to know. What happened when this dropped? Why did this drop? Oh, I think it's because the bet's too low. No? Oh, it's because I hit that 80% safety net right off the beginning. What up, Mir? Welcome back. I feel like that's the story every day. Why do I feel like something's wrong with this strategy? Oh, because my thing screwed up. 2 point. Let's reset this. Let's give it a fair shot. And this time let's do it for reals. There we go. Now the graph doesn't look so screwed up. Yeah, I checked the multiplier, nick it. I'm sorry. I let it run for too long without the multiplier being corrected, so. Oh, I pulled out 10,000. Crap. Hang on. Hang on. One more time, guys. One more time. 1,000. Perfect. Reset. 2.57. And there we go. This time for reals. Have to somehow get back $46. Oh no. I've definitely been there though. This definitely seems like it's going at a better rate though, this ratio anyway. You know, Hako, if you're really good at poker, you should teach me sometime. I know how to play, I just don't know how to be good at it. I feel like I'm that kid at the table when everything's silent and I just look at people and then burst out laughing. you know, I'm just that totally rude idiot every single time. Yeah, it is more math now for sure. Nice. Yeah, I've always wanted to find a way to like get the Discord community together and somehow like play a game of poker or something. We just need to find a good platform to do it through. I think it'd be a lot of fun to do like poker nights and have prize pools and whatnot. Up about 200 over 3 weeks, dang. That's pretty good. Gold coins aren't worth anything in dollars 7 daily. They're just currency to play with that Stake gives to us in the US region. So we use gold coins to help get our VIP ranking up so that we can get more gold coins. So if I want it more volatile up the multi, I might. Honestly, I might up the multiplier a little bit. Might make it a little scary though. Alright, let's do ×3. Let's just go straight up to ×3. I'm not going to bank anything yet because I'm trying to keep track of how much money I've made, which could be very dangerous, but I do want to see if I can get up to that 10,000. Hako, do you play poker on Stake, or are you talking about Poker Stars? Oh, Stake, nice. Yeah. What strat have I found to be safe and profitable so far? This one seems to be running pretty solid, I've got to say. This strat, I believe, was from a Nicket. So... take profit and start again. I want to, but I want to keep track of how much money I'm making because I'm trying to get to the 10,000. So, I mean, I probably could just write it down somewhere or create like an Excel spreadsheet, but part of me also wants to see if I can get this to 10,000 before I bust. I mean, probably not directly from this strategy. We might shake it up and try a few other strats, but I am curious to see if I can get this up. So... honestly, Hako, I don't know if it's a thing on Stake or not, but if like multiple people can join each other's like table, I think it would be pretty cool to do like an event in the Discord and try to get a whole bunch of us together in one table. That'd be pretty fun. Yeah. I get that, Nicket. It's frowned upon to play like that. Oh, there's another drop. Interesting, it said it couldn't afford that bet. I'm gonna do manual. Nice. Good win. Good win. Actually, I'm gonna go back to... let's see here. There was one that I saw earlier. That one. Okay. This is a mind strategy. Not this one. Alright. Let's do the 175. Start this really low. And see if this goes anywhere. And how many mines? Should have checked that before I scrolled all the way down again. 12 mines, that's right. Oh, that's right. I need to up this a little bit. Let's try really low. And let's get rid of the stop loss. Let's stop on... $7,090. No, 7,990. Should be good. Uh-oh. And it all went away that quickly. Holy cow. Oh, we were doing so good. And then it just died. Dang. Hang on. Let's store first. Will it work with these lower bets now? Let's find out. Yeah, a little bit. That's kind of my thought, but apparently it works. Yeah, that increase is insane. I should have changed the stop, but it'll still work the same. Yeah, wow, that tanked quick. Tanked really quick. Let's see here. So we kind of had some bad luck with Keno. Had some bad luck with mines. Dice went okay, but it's slow. Wheel is a little bit scary. The real question is what to try next. Tried the Keno one tile on medium before? Nope. But I'm definitely up for it. Oh, I think we tried the Keno one tile yesterday. I don't remember what it is, though. I think it's like increased by what, 10% or something like that? Yeah. I'll set this to 10% and I'll try that. Reset balance. Ah, 10% is too low. This needs to be like 40, yeah, 45%. Let's refresh just to get a, just because my OCD, you know. I don't know how well it works, but sometimes I use it for a quick juice to my balance. Yeah. Part of me kind of wants to try this with stake cash and see how much this can make for a daily. See if I lose my dollar or not. If I set this to 0.1. Yeah, no kidding. Hashtag yellow. All right, here goes my whole stake dollar. Hang on, I'm gonna do a stop on this. Stop when I gain $1. No, stop when I gain 50 cents. Please. Cool. This should be good. It is a little difficult, but I'm not ready to give up yet. Honestly, I could probably easily turn 1,000 into 10,000 if I just sit there on limbo and try it a few times. There goes my balance. Just like that. Still not enough to cover. That's a pain. That is definitely a pain. Alright, I'm gonna try the old strat one more time. Yep. Yeah, I do too, Hako. I wish that we could go way less. That would be nice. Oh, I made my 50 cents. Heck yeah. Yeah, I agree. I honestly feel like stake gold coins should be available in like every region. I don't understand why it's not, personally. Because like it doesn't hurt anybody to just have people play with free currency, so. As a matter of fact, if anything, like from a business standpoint, it'd probably keep your customers, you know, playing on your website for longer. So, just saying, steak, cough, cough. If anybody's listening. Yeah, hopefully one day they do bring it back, or bring it. That would be nice. Do I test these strats later with real money? I test all these strats with real money every once in a while. It just depends on when I have my balance. So today I got my daily and I sunk it on the last strategy, so it happens. Right now I'm mainly trying to go for VIP, which means that here in a minute I might end up switching over to larger bets. So I'm so close to silver VIP right now. I honestly have no idea if these gold coins contribute more to VIP. I don't even know if stake cash contributes to our VIP, but it might. If it does, it's going to be very, very little. So it's a lot more worth it to bet with gold coins if you're trying to get VIP. I almost watched the whole balance just go away. Yeah, gold is basically play money that stake gives us. It's not available in every country, but it's what we use here in the US to get our VIP. So, all right, I'm gonna pull 1 million. Welcome back, Viber. But what is Stake Cash? Stake Cash is cryptocurrency. It's Stake's version of cryptocurrency. So Stake Cash for us converts to Bitcoin. Yeah, it's basically US dollars. One Stake Cash converts to like 80 cents of US dollars. So I'm gonna try 100 and refresh the fairness. This is probably gonna hurt. This is probably gonna make me sink or bust, but this could be good. Yeah, Hako, I don't quite compare it 1-to-1 to US dollars because Stake does take a cut. So, but after Stake's cut, like, it's quite a bit. I see, I see. Ooh, I think 100 might be a little high. I think I need to drop this down to 10. Because it's getting dangerously close to like hundreds of thousands. And that makes me a little scared. For sure. Oh, my graph lagged. And Stake almost sunk me. Holy crap. It was 130, 289k we dropped. Thanks to Stake lag. If we were betting with 100, we would have lost that for sure. Here comes another one. More lag. Wow. I don't know if you guys saw that, but the balance was ticking up a lot faster than what the graph was actually saying. And that was getting a little scary. Oh, what the hell that song is, but we're skipping that. Can I show you a safe strat that you want to try with $2? I don't really know of any strat that you can try with $2. Yeah, song is a genius. No kidding. Probably written by one, but who knows? I wouldn't, because I'm not listening to it. gonna bank my 143k real fast. Really hoping for a big win there. It dipped, which was nice. But we need bigger dips. Bigger dips, bigger wins. It's crashed even with a 0.0002 starting bet. Jeez. That's not good. $58 in balance. Do I use spreadsheets for anything? I use spreadsheets all the time, especially for dice strategies. It's just making spreadsheets is a whole other thing. I can do it, it's just takes a lot of brain power to sit there and figure it out. I'm really surprised we haven't had any bigger wins though with this strategy. It seems a little bit unlike this strat, because I've seen it happen quite like at least a couple of times, but nothing like the scale that I saw yesterday. That was the first time I saw that one. But at least an 11 times would be nice. That's a decent one. Lucky River Showdown in 3 minutes, 50-cent buy-in. Not bad. Yeah, that win yesterday was absolutely epic. I completely lost it. Then somebody else in the Discord, I forget who, also had a similar one. Oh yeah, that was Corgi. This would have been a good run to do the 1,000 to 10,000 challenge on, because these dips are not bad at all, and I probably wouldn't have busted from any of those. I'm almost tempted to up the bet a little bit. Yeah, I can try a dice strat. If you want to send it over. Hopefully I get it before this thing busts. Put it in the Discord strats channel, cool. Appreciate you. Sweet. Yeah, let's go try that one out. This one is... So this one is on every one win reset. And first streak of 4 losses. Set amount. Hopefully this should work for me, but I'll try to like replicate this in the most realistic setting that I can. First streak of 5 losses. Set amount. Set the win chance to 50.5. Let's deposit. And I'll pull out just 100. Should be good. And we'll set the bet pretty low. Up $13, but it's very slow. No worries, we'll see how it goes. Oh, bet 0. Okay. We'll try this one more time. Settings should be set when you're more likely to win. Yeah, that makes sense. I like these strats. I've been messing around with them a lot for the past few days. Yeah, I actually really like strats that start out with 0, because they usually are built with like safety in mind, but oh, that one dropped. And it dropped again. And it dropped again. Oh, it went up. Yeah, this one is definitely different. It's slowly going up. Went back down. Honestly, I think I want to try something here. I'm going to do on every 1 loss, increase win chance by 1%. And on every 1 win, reset that chance. And this needs to go up. See if this changes anything. Not a whole lot, but yeah, possibly. I don't think it did very much, to be honest. So every 2 wins to reset. Yeah, that could be decent too. It's not enough to recover. almost there. Still not enough to recover. The recovery unit is nice because it's a good failsafe, it looks like here. And then the profit is being made off of these little steps here. This honestly might be a really good strategy just for getting the 3%. I'm going to refresh this for a more accurate graph, but this might be a good safe 3% strat. Most definitely. Kind of want to test this out a little bit more, especially in like a Qbot setting, and see what happens. Yeah, it seems like it. For now, yep. Yeah, I'll reach out to somebody who has a Qbot Premium and see if they're willing to run a test. So I'm not really sure where Marcos is at, but he's been missing for a couple of days now, so... You could honestly probably do this with like really, really low balance too. Show me the conditions. Okay. I'll show you here in a minute. Yeah, I'll show the conditions here in just a minute. Alright, here they are. That's the full thing. The full thing. Alrighty. You guys got the conditions, hopefully. Make sure that the beginning winning chance is 50.5 and your bet amount is 0. Pretty sure I could probably up the bet in the strategy too. I'm gonna do that. Cool. Thank you, Asong. Oh, that dip. It's only up to $10. Does the graph look anything like my graph, Asong? Yeah, that red line is a little scary. But it honestly could have taken a few more losses after that before I busted, so I'm not too worried about it. Looks like the main symbol of a mass murderer now. Yeah, probably. Just going around murdering people and writing graphs on everything. Just... yeah, that graph does look really strange. That's weird. I think you might have missed a condition though, Asong, because there's supposed to be 5 conditions. Here, I'll re-show them on the stream and then see where you missed out. Oh yeah, you missed condition 4 right here, the increase amount by 110%. This one's important. Yeah, I think once you fix that, it should look a lot better. Thanks. That's not bad at all. I see. Yeah, 20 gold in profit is pretty good. Got a big loss streak and it didn't recover from it. It would make sense, because if you hit the loss too many times, then eventually your win chance is going to be so big that your next bet probably isn't going to cover it. But it is a good safety net. Yeah. And that's probably to be expected. Mirror. Yeah, I can see right here where it didn't quite recover from the loss there, but it was well enough to at least recover most of it. So that's not bad at all, and now it's just still going up. This might be onto something here. Still running. I started with 1,000. It's up 24. Not bad. I know this might sound crazy, but I think I'm going to crank the bet. I think I'm going to crank the bet. This might be really stupid to do, but... let's start with 1,000 and see what 1,000 does. Full send, boy, is he up? Here goes nothing. $800 from a win, that's not bad. Yeah, I think I could increase the bet further, probably. Ooh, a drop. Interesting. That's two massive drops, one after another. Okay, okay. Definitely something that probably needs to be worked on, probably. Definitely. Could be. I think there's a way to recover that, though. I'm so sorry, Stomp Zero. Alright, Boruto just posted a new strat. That's a Dragon Tower strat. Let's go take a look at it. Love me a Dragon Tower strat. Not so much, to be honest, but Dragon Tower just hates me. Easy difficulty. Do really low. And 1,000 bets. Increased by the magical number of 69. And we're selecting these ones. All right. I'm going to run it, but I think I'm going to run it on this graph right here. See how it goes. All right, here we go. Oh, it went up. That's good. All right, I'm going to reset the graph. Interesting. It's definitely got good recovery. I could definitely run this with a higher amount, though, on my current balance. I'm gonna up the ante to 1. Yep. I appreciate you, Boruto. Seems pretty good so far. I like to see that the gains seem to be exponential depending on how many losses it is. So getting a ton of losses in a row would potentially earn you pretty big gains from this. The gains that you get from just one win or, you know, one loss and then a win, like those aren't bad at all. Yeah, so far this strat seems solid. Oh, there's a big one. There's another big one. It's still crazy how slow this game plays with instant play. Makes me feel like instant play is not even on. Wild. Absolutely wild. Disable the animations. Yeah. Oops. Not max them out. Yeah, definitely a little faster. Always disable the animation? I don't know. That one kind of depends on what game you're playing. Because I'll never disable the animations on dice. You can't convince me. That is a game that, you know, once you disable those animations, Steak just knows. Steak knows. They'll show up to your house. They'll demand money from you. They're not nice. They're worse than the IRS. Yeah, I think this one could honestly run for a long time. All right, I want to try this with the 1,000 to 10,000 challenge. I'm going to pull out 1,000. And we're going to keep this on 1. And we're going to see if this is capable of getting us to 10,000. I think it should be. But go with 0.11 for this. I don't know. I don't know, maybe. Trust you? Okay. Or 0.2. Okay. Honestly, it would be a lot slower, though. At least trying to get to that 10,000. But given how many losses I just got in a row right there, you might have been right. Yep. I think you were definitely right on that one. Oh, here it goes. Yeah, it's gone. Just like that. Dang. That's really interesting, though. Definitely one of those interesting strats for sure. For sure. All right, I'm going to try the 1,000 to 10,000 challenge again with the limbo strat that Street Footballer keeps posting. We'll see how that goes. This one's 33% win chance at 3.3 increase. I think we did do this one earlier. Let's start low. Yeah, this one screwed us up pretty bad. Yeah, this one I got way too many losses in a row to make this profitable. Yeah, I'm not going to run this one for very long. It is a little scary. Instant bet it. Yeah, I did an instant bet earlier and ended up getting more losses than what I was able to recover with. So I can show you what that looks like though. I did hit the recovery though. That's really good. Three times multi on 66% increase on loss. Tempting. Let's try that. Trying the compounding method where every day I have you gain 5% of my balance. Yeah. That's honestly one of the safest ways to do it, Boruto. That's insane. This one might be really good to do with a low balance bet. I can't go down to 5 cents with gold coins, but you could try that. That's interesting that it just dropped right there and didn't recover. I think that's the first time in this graph that it's done that. Hello, unknown person. Yeah, it should have recovered, but it didn't for some reason. $50 ball drop on Plinko 9 in a row. Maybe. I'm not a big fan of Plinko. I don't usually play a lot of Plinko, to be honest. Increase it to 75% with this strat. It would probably be more profitable, yeah. %50 is the minimum. Yeah. Most definitely. Yeah, this one's just climbing. The dips aren't even that bad either, which is pretty impressive. $1K. There's a big dip. Ooh. Another big jump. Willing to bet that I can probably go up to 0.5 with this. I might be eating my own words on this, but we'll see. You might be able to try it with 1 cent and make a good profit. As long as you have enough in your wallet to be able to handle, you know, dips like this. So... my graph is lagging again. It's all the executives at stake, sipping their coffee, watching me. there a free alternative to Qbot for the sim stuff? I heard that there was. Somebody had posted it in the Discord. I don't remember what the name of it was though. But yeah, there are a couple good alternatives out there. Honestly, I would ask that question in the Discord because I'm sure that there's a few people that use bots that are free. Yeah, I think Dicebot was the name of it. I don't know if that was the one that everyone was talking about, but you might be right there, A-Song. We might hit that 10,000 with this strat. Alright, I'm gonna let this get a little bit riskier here. This might be a bad call. Let's see how it goes. There's the dip. And it's gone. Well, dang. Yeah, I got a little bit impatient there for sure. But it's partly because I've run out of all of my time I've got for you guys today. So, one thing before I end the stream though, I do want to mention that I will be updating the Discord server after this stream. So after this stream, the main changes is that we are going to a paid service Discord. And if you guys would want free access to that, make sure you go into the Discord, go into the rules channel here. It should be the first one that you see. And make sure you react to this heart reaction here. This will put you on a free trial until September 30th, and then after which we are switching over. So, but I do want to let you guys know that that update is coming. So I want to appreciate all of you guys so much for watching and supporting and being here today, because I appreciate all of you guys. But I will definitely catch you guys in the next one. I don't know if I will have a stream tomorrow, but I will definitely have a stream up Tuesday. So I will hopefully see you guys then. And thank you guys so much.